Yo, what's going on, guys? We're gonna be breaking down the full card for UFC Abu Dhabi. This card is taking place this Saturday in Abu Dhabi. We got Nurmagomedov taking on Corey Sandhagen. This is Nurmagomedov's opportunity to get into the top five at bantamweight. This guy's 17-0, undefeated still. Has a crazy wrestling. I mean, pretty big for the weight class, and striking is just okay. But this is a tough test for him. I mean, this is his toughest fight by a mile in the UFC so far. So he's going to be taking on Sandhagen, the Sandman, who's been in the top 10 for a long time. Fought some really good guys out there. I mean, fought Sterling. I mean, fought Vera. This guy's fought everyone in the top 15 at bantamweight. We also got Nurmagomedov taking on Michael OJ. This should be another good matchup on the card, man. I'm excited for this matchup. I mean, Nurmagomedov taking on Sandhagen, Nurmagomedov taking on Michael OJ. We also got Marlon Chito Vera taking on Davison Figueiredo. Another good matchup on the card, man. This fight night card is actually pretty good, I think. We also got Tony Alcacoy Ferguson taking on Michael Chiesa. Another pretty good matchup. I mean, Tony Ferguson is really trying to break records for the longest losing streak out there. And Michael Chiesa is a part-time fighter now. He's an analyst on the side. He's still fighting, I guess, somehow. Mackenzie, Dern, Lupita, Godinez, another good matchup. Joel Alvarez taking a Brener. I mean, this should be probably higher. This should be on the main card, I feel like, this fight. We got Murzakanov coming back after like a 1-year hiatus. He's going to be taking Alonzo Menifield. I mean, Menifield hasn't taken enough time off since that brutal KO loss to Olberg. We got Kauê, Fernandes, Mohammad, Yahya, Shamil, the Blob, Gaziev taking on Adon Mays. Guram Kutateladze taking on Jordan Vucenic. I mean, Herbert taking on Bedoya, Dumas taking on Tiuliulin. I mean, this is actually a pretty good matchup. I mean, this is actually a pretty good card. I mean, I like the matchmakers. I like what they did with this card. The matchmakers did a pretty good job. Let's start with the early prelims, guys. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're almost getting close to 300 subscribers. I appreciate each one of you guys that hit the sub button and like the videos, that watch these videos. Let's get into it now, guys. Dumas taking on Tiuliulin. Now we were supposed to see this fight like a month ago, like a month and a half ago, on that Whitaker versus which card was it? It was a Whitaker versus it was this card. Okay, Whitaker versus Alice Kirov. I forgot his Alice Kirov's name already. Crazy. So we were supposed to see this fight on a Whitaker versus Alice Kirov card, but Dumas had some visa issues, so he couldn't make it. Now they rebooked this fight on this card, and I'm gonna go with Dumas. I was picking Dumas in my early picks. I mean my breakdown earlier when they were supposed to fight like a month ago. I think Dumas has got the better cardio. Denis Tiuliulin is a capable kickboxer, but his grappling is non-existent. I think Dumas can mix in some takedowns, control him on the ground, maybe look for a submission if he doesn't like what's happening on the feed. Also, these guys are pretty low level, man. I don't know if I want to trust Dumas at minus 225. That's kind of crazy, but he's only 28 years old. He's right in his prime right now. And I mean, he did get killed by Nursultan Rizboy, but Nursultan did kind of eye poke him in the pretty bad, and then just kind of bum rushed him after, finished him there. Yeah, and the Jaritar fight, I mean, that was he fought. I think that was in Abu Dhabi. Also, that Abu Jaritar fight was in Abu Dhabi. He beat Cody Brundage. He just out wrestled Cody Brundage, which is impressive. But Brundage has the worst fight IQ. Kept pulling guillotines over and over. He did catch that standing guillotine choke over Penez, who's pretty good. I mean, Penez hasn't lost a fight since losing to Dumas on Contender Series. Give me Dumas by a late submission or by just decision. Dumas is a minus 218. Same line. I mean, he was minus 200 like before, like a month ago. Now he's minus 200 again. Next fight on the card is going to be Herbert taking Rolando Bedoya. Man, Bedoya is only 27 years old. I mean, this guy's still going to make improvements out there. He's still really young in the game. 27, I mean, he's moving down to 155 here. He's trying to see if he's got a better chance at making a run at 155. I mean, 170, he's been taking some tough matchups out there. Chaos William fight, he looked pretty good in the Chaos William fight. I mean, he did look really good in the Chaos William fight. And that was a really close matchup. They gave it to Chaos Williams. They could have given it to Bedoya. I mean, he could be 1-1 in the UFC right now with that win over Chaos Williams. Yeah, Chaos Williams got some crazy power, and Bedoya has a chin on him, man. This guy definitely has a chin on him. Obviously got kickboxed by Kanan Song, and not really the best look there, not being able to drop Kanan Song or anything like that. Kanan Song is kind of chinny. And he wasn't really trying to mix in takedowns or Kanan Song. Couldn't really take him down and control him to win that fight. So he's 27 years old, so I guess we can give him a break for that. Whereas Jai Herbert on the other side, I mean, Jai Herbert is fighting nothing but tough competition out there. I mean, Ilia Topuria, he had dropped Ilia Topuria with that head kick, almost knocked out Ilia Topuria with that crazy head kick. Ilia Topuria is the champ right now, so no shame getting killed by flatline KO'd by Ilia Topuria. Beat Kyle Nelson, which is an impressive win. He should have beat Ludwig Klein. I mean, the only reason that was a draw, because he won the first rounds, and I think he was losing the third round. Then he poked Ludwig Klein in the eye. Ludwig Klein was getting out kickboxed on the feet. I mean, it was one-way traffic from Jai Herbert. He was looking like a slick kickboxer out there, which he is normally a slick kickboxer, but he was actually looking better than he normally does in that Ludwig Klein fight. And Ludwig Klein was mixing in takedowns, trying to take him down. He did take him down, couldn't really do anything from top position. Jai Herbert was actually the one landing elbows from off his back. So, man, this is a tough matchup because Jai Herbert's 36 years old. He's kind of getting up there. He's 6'1". He's gonna have a reach advantage here. Only 2-inch reach advantage, though, not crazy. I'm gonna go with Bedoya, the underdog. Give me Bedoya, the underdog here. Jai Herbert is capable of winning this fight, which is why I think most people are picking him here. Yeah, if he can't get Bedoya out of there, Bedoya can definitely make this a brawl maybe, and maybe mix in some takedowns, maybe clinch him, control him up against the cage. Give me Bedoya. He's still really young, and if he looks as good as he did in that Kutateladze fight, I think he probably gets the KO here. Give me Bedoya. So he's not like chinny or anything. He's pretty tough, but not a lot of confidence. This is low confidence on Bedoya here. Bedoya is a plus 140 underdog right now. Plus 145 underdog. Not bad, I mean, for Bedoya. Next fight on the card is going to be Victoria Dudakova taking on Sam Hughes. Give me Dudakova. I think she's gonna be able to land more volume out there. She's a better, slicker striker. She's got pretty good kickboxing. He's supposed to be fighting at 125 against Melissa Gatto, but I guess he had some medical issues on the night of the fight, so she couldn't make it at least against Melissa Gatto at 125. Now she's coming back to 115, fighting at 115 against Sam Hughes. Sam Hughes is okay everywhere. She's normally a girl that's going to be using her toughness, cardio to outpace some of these girls out there. Like she was able to do to Jacqueline Abrams. I think she got like almost 10-8 in the first round. Then she came back, won the second, third round. That could have been, I mean, I don't know if that was a 10-8, but she was getting close to getting subbed in the first round by Jacqueline Abrams. Like, Abrams almost had us rear naked choke locked in fully. But Samuels was able to weather that storm early, and she was able to win that second, third round because Amarim was so tired. That was Amarim's debut, by the way, I think. I'm gonna go Dudakova. I think Dudakova's she's not gonna go crazy for a first round finish. She might go for takedowns. She's capable of going for takedowns, but I think their striking is better than Sam Hughes. It's slicker. She's got better kickboxing than Sam Hughes. Give me Dudakova by decision. She's good. She's got good grappling. I mean, she can maybe look for a submission on the ground, but Sam Hughes is tough to submit. She's not easy to finish out there. She's pretty tough. She's never been subbed in the UFC. But I think Dudakova is going to get this one done by decision. Dudakova is minus 180. Not terrible for Dudakova. Next fight on the card is going to be Guram Kutateladze taking on Jordan Vucenic. Give me Guram here. I was looking for a reason to pick Jordan Vucenic, and I was watching this guy. I bet on him in Cage Warriors. I bet on him his last fight over Adrian Kappa, and he was getting taken. No, not that fight. It was this guy. It was 3 months ago. Simon Deanna, I think it was that fight. Not the one 6 days ago. But yeah, he was actually like getting taken down. I guess he was getting out wrestled, and then he got the submission off his back. Well, he's a better like grappler, pure grappler submission. I mean, when it comes to BJJ, he's got better like submission skills. But I don't think it's gonna be easy to just take down Guram and submit him. So I think Guram is gonna be able to outstrike him on the feet, maybe knock him out. Vucenic is pretty tough. I'm gonna say Guram gets it done by like maybe a KO, maybe decision. I mean, I'm gonna say decision. Vucenic has shown pretty good toughness. He's fought Paul Hughes. I mean, some of these guys are pretty good out there that he's fighting. Also, the winner with Morgan Charrier, winner over Paul Hughes. I mean, back then, so he's pretty tough. He can make this a close matchup. But Guram should not be going. You should not make this like Guram is kind of like his hype is kind of derailed now. He's not as good as he used to be. Like there used to be a lot of hype in Guram because a lot of people are saying this guy's gonna be the next champion when he beat Matu's Gamera. Give me Guram by decision here. I like the over. I think he goes over 2.5 rounds, over 1.5 rounds. Guram minus 197, 192. Give me Guram, but he's taking at least a year off. That's a good sign that he's taking at least a year off since that knockout loss to Brener, a fight that he was actually winning before he got KO'd in the third round. Guram is gonna be my pick here. Next fight on the card is gonna be Shamil the Blob Gaziev taking on Don Tomaze. Shamil should win this fight, man. He shouldn't be losing to Don Tomaze. I know he lost to Biggie Boy. Biggie Boy is actually pretty good. He's a high level kickboxer. Has 5 round cardio. Can go 5 rounds at a crazy output all day. He's got someone like I think like Biggie Boy like Jorginho Rosenstrike is like headlined the most main events, maybe other than Derek Lewis at heavyweight. So I mean that was his first ever main event for Gaziev, and he couldn't get the takedown. He only got like one takedown early. Couldn't get him down consistently enough. He just got out kickboxed by Biggie Boy. No shame. I mean Biggie Boy has like 50 kickboxing matchups out there, so no shame by getting kickboxed by Biggie Boy. This is a 3-round match. I'm gonna go Gaziev. I think Gaziev's gonna get this one done by I think he can submit him or TKO him on the ground. I'm gonna say Gaziev gets a submission on the ground. I think he can lock in the submission or like just get a TKO ground and pound. That's gonna be my pick. Shamil the Blob Gaziev taking by finish over Don Tomaze. Gaziev is a what's the line? Gaziev minus 250 for over Don Tomaze. I think Gaziev gets it done by finish. Next fight on the card is gonna be Mohammad Yahya taking on Kauê Fernandes. Give me Kauê Fernandes is gonna be way more dangerous on the feet. He's got better kicks, better striking. I mean, also fought the better competition in LFA. He's got a clean head kick KO over Felipe Douglas, a fight where he was not supposed to win based on the odds. I mean, and he's got some finishes over these guys in LFA, which is I rate LFA wins higher than UAE Warriors. To be honest with you guys, give me Kauê. The only reason he lost that debut fight, I picked Kauê Fernandes. I bet on him there, but he just got out controlled by Murder Case. He was a crazy wrestler, and he's not with the UFC anymore. Thank God. The case he's gonna be fighting in PFL now. He's gonna be doing his lay and pray thing in PFL now. Give me Kauê Fernandes by KO. I think he can get the KO here. For Yahya is pretty tough though, but maybe can time a knee up the middle or something, but I don't really see that happening. The only reason he was timing knees against Trevor Peek because Trevor Peek was trying to clinch him and stuff. I don't think Yahya is dangerous at all. I think Kauê Fernandes is gonna have the more finishing ability here. Maybe you can take this to the mat. Maybe he can mix some takedowns over Yahya. Give me Kauê by KO TKO. Kauê minus 660. Holy shit, that line's crazy for Kauê. Jesus. Next fight on the card is going to be Alonzo Menifield taking on Azamat Murzakanov. I'm picking Azamat Murzakanov. So I had Azamat Murzakanov over round 3. That's all I think of Azamat Murzakanov. I had him over Justin Jacoby as underdog. You guys know how much I don't really rate Justin Jacoby. We picked Reyes to beat Jacoby, by the way. Jacoby is kind of like he's a story kickboxer, but not a lot of power. Murzakanov dropped him like 3 or 4 times in that fight. I almost had him finished, and Murzakanov was tired in the third round. I mean, this guy was tired. And then Jacoby started like trying to take him down for no reason at all. Jacoby probably has the worst fight IQ you've ever seen out there against anyone. I mean, I think Murzakanov's got more power on the feet. My bad. I think Murzakanov's got more power on the feet, and I think he's got the slicker striking. He's also got better. He seems pretty athletic. I mean, even though it doesn't seem that athletic, He's 35 years old. For a light heavyweight, I mean, 35 is not that old for a light heavyweight. I mean, for these heavier weight classes, it's not that bad. He did have an injury. He was doing some. I think he had a surgery or something. So hopefully he's 100%. But this is a good matchup for him. I mean, Menifield just got KO'd, brutally got chinned by Oberg like not even 2 months ago. I guess just about 2 months ago. I mean, so now he's gonna be taking on Murzakanov, who's got crazy power, really slick striking, and can land flying knee, can land body kicks, head kicks. Give me Murzakanov by KO TKO. Murzakanov is minus 218 right now. I think this fight doesn't go the distance. It's probably pretty safe. Murzakanov by KO TKO. Not bad, I mean, for Murzakanov. This guy's like undefeated and he's only minus 200. Next fight on the card is going to be Joel Alvarez taking on Elves Brener. Oh, man. This is definitely a tough one. Brener's pretty good, man. Brener's pretty good. He's got some power. He's willing to just... He's really tough. I mean, he's got pretty good cardio, phenomenal cardio. Takedown defense could be better, but I mean, getting taken on by Murzakanov or Olbay, I mean, no shame getting taken on by Murzakanov or Olbay. Whereas Joel Alvarez, I mean, he's got pretty suspect takedown defense. He's got some jiu-jitsu. He's got some slick jiu-jitsu. He can definitely like if he takes your back, he can submit you. I mean, he's got some slick jiu-jitsu. He's got really long arms. On the feet, I mean, he's got some slick striking, some slick elbows. That's the way he knocked out Thiago Moises with the standing TKO with some elbows and uppercut. I mean, Thiago just covered up when he had and Alvarez had him up against the fence. Give me Brener. I think Brener can make this. He can pull this one off. Give me Brener as a slight underdog here. Brener is only 26 years old. I mean, the guy's only gonna get better. He's almost 30, 27. He's about to be in his prime right now. Not that Alvarez is not in his prime. His only lost to Armin Sarukin. I mean, so the guy is good, man. The guy is definitely really good. But yeah, give me Brener to get it done by decision or maybe by TKO. I'll go by TKO for Brener. I mean, maybe Brener can finish him. I mean, Alvarez is pretty tough though, but I'm gonna go with Brener by. I think he can get this one done, but 5-inch reach advantage is not good. I mean, for disadvantage for Brener is not good, but I like the wins that he's had, man. I mean, win over Guram Kutateladze. I mean, he had to dig deep in that one. Win over Dubera to Hughes. That was a close match. I mean, people think Dubera should have won, but Brener was. That was a really close fight. I mean, give me a Brener by decision or by late TKO. Brener is a plus 130 underdog right now. Yeah, I mean, give me Brener to get it done by decision or TKO. Next fight on the card is going to be Mackenzie Dern taking on Lupita Godinez. Give me Lupita Godinez here. I think Lupita's Godinez got this, man. I'm gonna pick another underdog here. Lupita Godinez, her wrestling is good enough. I don't see her just getting controlled. I know she got controlled by Rena Jandarova, who's got way better grappling than Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern is like a submission or position mostly, so even if she gets a takedown here, I could see her losing position on the ground and Lupita getting back up and maybe Lupita trying to take her down. I mean, hopefully she keeps it standing. I think she's got the better striking here on the feet. Give me Lupita Godinez by decision. That's going to be my pick here. I think the overs are pretty safe here. I don't see them finishing each other. Lupita Godinez plus 110. Give me Lupita Godinez to get it done. Next fight on the card is going to be Tony Alcacoy Ferguson taking on Michael Chiesa. Oh, man. Here we go, man. Michael Chiesa minus 410 over Tony Ferguson. Holy shit, minus 410 over Tony Ferguson is crazy, dude. Isn't that crazy? Minus 410 over Tony Ferguson. And Tony Ferguson hasn't looked good in so long. I mean, hasn't won a fight since like 2019. Since beating Don Lacerrone. Lost to Justin Gaethje. I mean, these losses are not like we can get a break for these losses, right? Justin Gaethje, Oliveira, Darius, Chandler, getting subbed by Nate Diaz. I mean, not horrible, but not good either. Getting subbed by Bobby Green, that's not good. Almost getting finished in the first round by Paddy Pimblett. No shame, Paddy Pimblett is pretty good, but as much as I want to pick Tony Ferguson here, guys, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I've been telling myself I want to pick Tony Ferguson all like since they made this fight, but Chiesa's got pretty good wrestling. I think he's probably gonna be able to wrestle him. Maybe catch him in a submission later, but Bro, Kyosa's been getting subbed like himself. I mean, when the fights are going to the ground. Oh man, do I pick Kyosa, the guy that I'm not impressed with? He's minus 400, or should I pick Tony Ferguson? Like I haven't picked Tony Ferguson in a long time. He's plus 400 on me. Tony Ferguson's almost plus 400 here. 40 years old. I mean, Kyosa's 36. He does have wins over Neil Magny. I mean, wins over that was like 3 years ago though. So like both these guys are pretty unreliable. Oh man, give me. This is Hughes gonna be moving down. Like this is a 170. This is a one. This is a 170. I mean, so Tony Ferguson moving up to 170 here. This is probably gonna be Tony Ferguson's last fight on the for in the UFC for him. If he loses this, he's probably gonna be cut from the UFC. You know what, man? I'm gonna give me Tony Ferguson. I'm gonna go Tony Ferguson here. I don't even care. I'm gonna go Tony Ferguson. Maybe he can get this one done. Hope he wins, man. Like, fuck, man. The line's crazy for Kyosa though, cause he's like for him to be known as a grappler and getting stopped in the first round. That's not good. Like, his body language is pretty terrible too. And at least like Tony's out there fighting, where he's fighting he's fought like 5 times in the last 3 years. I mean, maybe Kyosa can take him down. I mean, control him on the ground, which is why I think the odds are the way they are, because he's gonna be the bigger guy here. Maybe he can do that. I think Tony's gonna be looking for submission. Maybe he can catch him in a submission. I hope Tony catches him in a submission. I'm not really a big fan of Kyosa. I'm gonna go Tony. I'm gonna go Tony by submission. I'm not a low confidence. I mean, I'm not confident in Tony here, but I'm gonna go Tony. I don't even care with this. I just can't pick. I can't pick Kyosa at minus 400. Can't do it. So what's the line right now? I think it's even crazy now. Yeah, he's minus 550 right now. 20 plus 425. Give me Tony to get it done. Maybe he can get this one done, but the guy's lost how many fights has he lost? I mean, he's lost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights in a row, man. Jesus. The guy's lost 7 fights in a row. He's always looks good early in the first round. Maybe he can catch him in a submission early. I hope he catches him in a submission early. Next fight on the card is going to be Marlon Vera taking on Davison Figueiredo. Give me Davison Figueiredo, man. I think Davison can get this one done. He does need takedowns. I mean, he was getting kind of outstruck by Cody Garbrandt on the feed. Cody Garbrandt was landing some nice striking on the feed, but Davison Figueiredo, I mean, Cheeto Vera took a lot of damage in that O'Malley fight. I mean, he took a lot of damage. This guy's chin is crazy though. I mean, I don't know how his chin is that good. The guy has an insane chin on him. And just stays standing. I mean, maybe he can outstrike Davison Figueiredo, which could happen. But Figueiredo looks a lot better at 135 though. I mean, he beat Cody Garbrandt. I mean, sub Cody Garbrandt, beat Rob Font. I mean, he looked pretty good in the Rob Font fight, but Rob Font doesn't have the best chin out there. He was getting wobbled, and from Davison Figueiredo. Give me Figueiredo to get it done by decision. I don't think he's finishing Cheeto Vera here. Cheeto Vera does have pretty good striking, man, but he's 31 years old. He's only 31 though, so maybe he can get this one done. But I'm gonna go Figueiredo. I'm not fading Figueiredo here. Figueiredo is minus 175. Give me Davison to get it done by decision. I think the over 2.5 is pretty safe here. Next fight on the card is gonna be Nurmagomedov taking on Michael Olejniczuk. Give me Nurmagomedov here. I think Nurmagomedov, even though like I don't really like the way he fights really safe early. Like he's waiting for you to get tired, then he'll like put the pressure on you. Like the Antonio Tricoli. Antonio Tricoli, to be fair, was pretty big. I mean, the guy was like 6'5", with a crazy amount of reach. Michael Olejniczuk has power. I mean, you can definitely, if he catches Nurmagomedov clean, you can definitely hurt him. If he catches him clean, I mean, we did see him drop Holland, but the guy has terrible fight IQ. And you can't trust his fight IQ out there. I mean, I'm gonna go with Nurmagomedov by I'll go by KO. I think he can get a finish, ground and pound finish later. It's not easy finishing Michael Olejniczuk by you know what? I might go the distance. I mean, Michael Olejniczuk is pretty tough though if he doesn't get subbed. But he might get subbed. I mean, the guy has no submission defense. Like I picked all these guys to submit him. I picked Holland by submission over him. I picked Michel Pera by submission. I picked Kyle Brahali by submission. I picked a lot of these guys, but to submit him out there. So I'm gonna go. I think Magomedov can. I mean, you could go the distance. I mean, the guy is pretty tough. So if he doesn't get caught up in a submission, but I think the cardio eventually Magomedov's gonna finish him in the third round. I think Michael is gonna be tired. He starts to fade after the round and a half. I'm gonna go Magomedov to get it done by late third round TKO or by decision. I mean, this could go the distance. I mean, Magomedov if Michael gets respect from sure Magomedov on the feet, sure Magomedov is probably not gonna go for that KO because the guy is just trying to win. He doesn't care about a finish. I mean, like in that Brunizova fight, Brunizova was actually mixing in takedowns over him. Michael's got some crazy ground and pound though. He's only 29 years old. I mean, the guy's pretty young. But the fight IQ is why it's really questionable picking Michael Jichikir. Give me Shara Magomedov to get it done. If it's close, they're gonna give it to Shara Magomedov. Shara Magomedov is a we should have odds there. We got odds for this one. Minus 258 right now for sure. I'm sure put in Magomedov. Next fight on the card is gonna be the main event, guys. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm also going to be live for this full card this Saturday, so make sure you guys come hang out with your boy. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm also going to be live for PFL this Friday. We're going to be watching some PFL this Friday like we normally do. So make sure you guys come hang out with me this Friday and this Saturday. Let's go, guys. Main event town, we got Corey Sandhagen taking Umar Nurmagomedov. Oh man, this is a good matchup. This is actually a good matchup. We're gonna see what kind of level Umar is really on. I think Umar is pretty good, man. I know he got dropped against Bekchet Almakan, but Bekchet just caught him at the right spot. I mean, he dropped him. I mean, Umar showed pretty good recovery though. He recovered right away, got a takedown right away, controlled him. I think he controlled it for like 13 minutes of that fight. That was like total domination. I think every round was like a 10-year round almost. Give me Umar. I think Umar is going to get this one done with the wrestling, but Corey Sandhagen is going to be able to land more volume on the feet. I think Umar is going to be able to mix in enough takedowns, enough control where it's not going to matter that much, and he's going to be able to land some ground and pound. Maybe look for submission later. Corey Sandhagen is pretty tough to submit though. Give me Umar. I think Umar is going to get this one on by decision. I mean, I think he's going to get this one by decision. I mean, Sandhagen's his submission defense is pretty high level. I mean, we only seen Sterling submit him right in the first round. That's the only guy that subbed him in the first round. He's fought Peter Yan. I mean, Peter fought Tita Dillashaw. Tita Dillashaw was taking him down in that fight. That was a close fight, though. That was a really close fight, though. Some people think that Sandhagen should have won. Some people think that Dillashaw won. But yeah, also like that should have been a 50-45 or Marlon Vera. I don't know how they scored that fight, or at least a 49-46 unanimous decision. I don't know how they gave Marlon Vera that. One judge had it for Marlon Vera. That was crazy, the fact that one judge gave that fight to Marlon Vera. Give me Umar to get it done by decision. I think even though this is his first ever 5-round main event, I think his cardio's, we never really seen his cardio fade. Even in the third round, where we seen him out there. His striking is pretty good. He's got some really fast kicks. I mean, he's got some question mark kicks. He's got some of the best kicking game out there at a 135. Even though Corey Sandhagen does have better boxing, he doesn't have a lot of power where I'm worried about him knocking out Umar Nurmagomedov. Umar's got more power. Umar's got better wrestling. Also fighting in Abu Dhabi. A close fight's going to go towards Umar Nurmagomedov. Give me Umar to get it done by decision. So there you go, guys. Those are the full card breakdown. I'm going Umar by decision. Shara Magomedov by late TKO. Davison Figueiredo by decision. Tony Ferguson by submission. I mean, crazy call though. I know he's a plus 400 underdog, but Mike Chiesa shouldn't be minus 500 unless he goes out there and submits him in the first round. Then I'll be like, okay, it should be minus 500. He could prove me wrong. I mean, definitely could prove me wrong out there. But Tony Ferguson, like I know he's lost 7 fights in a row, but plus 400 over Chiesa is kind of crazy. I'm picking Lupita Godinez by decision. Brener by late TKO decision. Murzakanov by KO. Fernandes by KO. Shamil Gaziev by a finish. Guram by decision. maybe a finish later. Dudakova by decision, Bedoya by maybe by KO, maybe by decision, and Dumas by submission or decision. So there you go, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, help out with the YouTube algorithm. Give me your most confident parlays. Give me your most confident parlays you guys are playing on this card in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys agree, disagree with my picks. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Take it easy, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the full court breakdown. I got it done in 30 minutes. Normally it takes me like 45 minutes, but we got it done pretty early here. So I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. Take it easy. Later.